Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Dear guys, today I'm going to just teach you a very important thing. Some of my students who requested me to just create some more videos about grammar because my students are going to appear on the tests in exams, competitive examinations. So where these grammar sentences are said with the power of the paper, question paper. So this is very basic video and I'm just trying to help you. So I hope that you will watch my full video and you will learn something new. This thing is very simple. I just believe that this thing is very simple, but still maybe the teachers, maybe the students, maybe the well-educated people who are unaware about this topic. So dear guys, it's time to learn about the articles in English. It's very simple and each and every person knows that which are the articles that are used in English. Everybody's aware, but it is still a big problem to decide that where should we use these articles and what is the suitable place for using these articles. These three articles are said to be these are three articles which are a, an, and the. So right now we people learn that where should we use a, an, and the. It's very important, and it's right now several maybe students or maybe teachers who don't know the definition of article. That what is article? So dear guys, let's come to start with this video. I hope that you will watch my full video and you will learn about the definition of article and you will learn how to use articles in a suitable and proper way in any sentence. So let's come to start the definition of the article. See guys, an article is any member of a class of dedicated words that are used with noun phrases to mark the identity of the referents of the noun phrases. In English, there are two kinds of articles. One is definite articles and other is indefinite articles. The definite article in English is the, the. It is the most frequent word in English, whereas the indefinite articles in English are a and an. Articles are the words that are used or comes before the noun, before an adjective, followed by noun or adverb, followed by adjective or noun. So dear guys, let's suppose I just tell an example. A student, the student. A good teacher, the good teacher. A very good student, the very good student. This is all about the usage of a little bit what? About adjective. So now the question arises that where should we use the word a, an, and the? It's very important to learn. If you are a student, if you are a teacher, and still you don't know that where we have used these articles and what is the place there where we shouldn't use any article. So this video will just teach you how to use articles in a proper way. So dear guys, first of all, let's come to discuss about the word an, article an. Where can we use the article an? So an article can be used before the noun or before any word that starts with what? With vowel sound. Let's suppose in English alphabet there are 5 letters which are said to be vowel. A, E, I, O, U. So these are said to be vowel letters, but we should not see that these are the vowel letters and we should use an before them. But no, but we should check the sound. If the sound starts with the vowel letter, then we can use definitely, certainly an. Let's suppose H. N is also used before the words starting with the H. H. Let's suppose R. In R, honest. In honest, here. In here. In this regard, H is a consonant, but it gives us the vowel sound. Therefore, we use an with the words that starts often with H. Okay, right now. So, if we see that European, E is said to be vowel, but European, the word European here, European word didn't give us as a vowel sound. Therefore, it's better to just write over there a European. Let's suppose university. U letter is said to be it's the vowel, but university word gives us consonant sound. Therefore, it's better to write over there what? A. Let's suppose we just use a. Where should we use a? A can be used, a article can be used with the words which gives us the consonant sound. Let's suppose a child, a horse, okay, a chair, a table. In this regard, all these words gives us what? This gives us consonant sound. Therefore, we just use a. Same way, if I just write European, a European. Why? Because E is there, but this word gives us consonant sound, so it's better to write just a European. Further, university. U is said to be vowel letter, but university word gives us consonant sound, so it's better that we should write a university. It's better and a proper way to just write a university. But if you see in R, why? Because the it's silent and gives us the vowel sound. Therefore, it's important that we shouldn't see H, but see the sound that is vowel. Therefore, we will use what? In R. In honest person. In I. In elephant. In umbrella. In egg. So all these are said to be what? These are said to be vowel sounds. So we will use what? We will use what? In before the vowel sounds, and we will use a before the consonant sound. I will just tell you some more sentences in which we use let's suppose she is a student at London school. So it's a simple sentence. She is a student at London school. So simply we will just put article a. Same way, if I just tell you another sentence, police is searching for a 90-year-old woman. So in that purpose, we will also use a. Let's suppose I just speak another sentence. She was last seen wearing a blue dress. So an article will be used over there. Let's suppose if I say, my mother is a doctor. My mother is a doctor. My mother is a teacher. In this regard, we will use the word a. George is a student. So George is a student. In this regard, we use a. A man needs friends. A man needs friends. A man is said to be article. A dog likes to eat meat. So a dog, a what? A article. We live in a small village. We live in a small village. So article is better to use over there. So right now it is clear that the word that gives us consonant sound, we often use a. And for the vowel sound, we use an. Let's suppose she is an honest woman. So say an honest woman. Honest word gives what? It gives vowel sound. So in this regard, before noun or any word that gives us vowel sound, we will use an, and I will be used with the consonant sound. So it's clear between both of them. That's where we have to use a and an. Now let's come to discuss about the another article, which is the. Where should we use the word the? Article the. So the may be used for the particular, specific, or reliable thing. So we often use the word the. Or for any indication, for any direction, we use the word the. Let's suppose if I say, look at the sky. Look at the sky. Look at the sky's direction, something spiritual, something special. Therefore, we just use what? The. Let's suppose if I say, look at the boy in blue shirt. Look at the boy in blue shirt. So we will just write over there what? We will write over there the. Something special one, particular one. Therefore, we use the word. Further, the may be used for the superlative degrees. Before superlative degree, we often use the word the. Let's suppose if I speak the sentence, he is the tallest boy in the class. He is the tallest boy in the class. So, tallest is said to be superlative degree. So, before superlative degree, we often use the article which is as the. If I speak the sentence, it is the oldest building in the town. So, oldest. It's a superlative degree. So before superlative degree, we often use what? We use the. Further, if I speak for the more sentences about, in that case, we also use the article the. He is the fourth and I am the fifth. He is the fourth and I am the fifth. In this case also, we use the article the. In the sentence, if I just speak, the wolf is not really dangerous. The wolf is not really dangerous. The wolf is a specific one. Therefore, we use the. The kangaroo is found in Australia. The kangaroo is found in Australia. Kangaroo, specific particular, that is what we use over there. Let's suppose for the music instrument purpose, we also use the. Let's suppose I speak sentence. She plays the piano very well. She plays the piano very well. So piano, something special. This word we could use what? The. She is learning the guitar. She is learning the guitar. Guitar, specific one. Therefore we use the. The dollar is stronger than the yen. The dollar. We use the dollar. Further, life can be very hard for the poor. For the poor. In this regard, we use the. I think the rich should pay more taxes. I think the rich. That's better. So that may be used further with some countries. Maybe most of the countries, the article is prohibited to use over there. But with some particular countries, we often use the word the. Let's suppose the Netherlands, the United Nations Organization, UNO, the Philippines. Let's suppose for directions, the east, the west, the north, the south. So the also used is article with newspapers, newspaper names like the Dawn, the Times, the Washington Post. So they will be used over there for the newspapers. Even further, they may be used with well-known buildings. They suppose the Empire State Building, the United Nations. Further, they may be used with some famous hotels and restaurants. The Ritz, the King's Head. So we use the. Even they may be used with big families, popular families, famous families. We use the. Let's suppose the Obama, the Jacksons. In this regard, these are the families, and the other particular one, special one. So we just use over there what the article the. So in some of the cases, there's also prohibition and omission of using an article. So some of the cases we don't use any article. So where we shouldn't use any article. The first one, the name of most countries, territories, we don't use any article. Let's suppose if I say Italy, Mexico, Bolivia, we don't use any article. So with the names of cities, towns, or states, we shouldn't use any article. Names of the streets, names of the lakes, bays, names of the mountains, like Mount Everest. So we should not use any article with Mount Everest. So we should not use any article with the names of the continents, Asia, Europe. So we shouldn't use any article. Names of islands, we shouldn't use any article. Names of the languages, we should use any article. Names of the academic subjects like mathematics, physics, chemistry. So there's no any need of usage of any article over there. So mostly we can't use the articles with sports or games like cricket, football, badminton, etc. So it is also omission that we shouldn't use any article with the meals like lunch, breakfast, etc. So with the planets, we shouldn't use any article. And also when we speak or refer about general ideas about plural or uncountable nouns, we shouldn't use any particular article. Let's suppose if I say about religion, about foods, so it's not need that we should use any article. So, dear guys, this was a little bit about the usage of the articles that where we should use in or the. So this is very easy and important that you should learn this and try to just make practice hard and hard so that you can just understand that where should we use in the or where shouldn't we use any article. So right now, dear guys, I'm going to read some 10 sentences and you will just learn to use the suitable article in the sentence. So the first sentence I'm just going to just read out here. You should tell the police. You should tell dash police. So dear guys, in dash before police, what article will you use? A, in, the, or no article? So I think it's better that we should write this sentence. You should tell the police. The police is better one. So we will just use the article before police, the. Another sentence, I'm going to just read. Life can be very hard, dash poor. So if we look at the sentence, life can be very hard, dash poor. What article will you use? A, in, the, or no article? So I think it's prefer better that life can be very hard for the poor will be para. So this is very good. Just I think note that there will be a suitable article to use in this sentence. So further, dear guys, I just read another sentence. Let's suppose if I just speak another sentence. Dash William Shakespeare wrote Hamlet. Let's suppose if I think there's a dash. William Shakespeare wrote Hamlet. So before William Shakespeare, what article will you use? A and the no article. So I think William Shakespeare is a specific article one. So it's not necessary that we should use any article before William Shakespeare. So the sentence will be correct. Just write that William Shakespeare wrote Hamlet. So no need of any article to use over there. Let's suppose same type of sentence. If I just say Paris is the capital of France. Paris is the capital of France. So Paris, before Paris, there's no any need of just using any article. So it will be sentence will be correct to use no any article. Let's suppose if I say Iran is in Asia. Iran is in Asia. So what article will you use before Iran? I think no need of using any article because Iran is a specific particular one. So that particular thing with some countries, some special things, we shouldn't use any article. So this sentence will be correct like that. Iran is in Asia. Okay. So other sentence I just read. So read, I would like to go to the kingdoms of Nepal. I would like to go to dash kingdoms of Nepal. What article will you use before kingdom? So I think it's better to just say that I would like to go to the kingdoms of Nepal. So that will be, I think, better to just write over there. So further, I just read in a sentence, the weather can be very stormy in dash Pacific. The weather can be very stormy in the Pacific. So what article will you use before Pacific? A and the no article. So I think if we just read it clearly, then we can just mention that the weather can be very stormy in the Pacific. The Pacific is better to just say. Okay. So another question. I'm just going to read. All of dash questions were easy. All of dash questions were easy. So before questions, what article will you use? Will you use a in the no article? So I think it's better to just read that. All of the questions were very easy. So that will be better. So dear guys, I have just created this video for you to tell you the basic grammar and the proper usage of articles a and the. I hope that you have just I think learned how to use articles in a suitable and proper way in the sentences. So I hope that you will watch my full video and you will make practice of this video and you will just I think write a little more sentences and you will try to just I think learn a little more about it. So thank you very much for watching